Today I'm going to be reviewing this arcade basketball game set that was recently sent to me by the brand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through and get this all set up. I'll give you all the measurements of it, those sorts of things. And then of course I'll test it out with my kids. So this is everything that's going to come inside. So you're going to come with the two backboards. Obviously you're going to come with two metal rims. And then everything else is going to be like plastic pipes and then also that little fabric type thing. So this would work if you were going to go ahead and put this outside. That would work for the majority of things. The only thing will be the backboards are going to be electric. So that's going to be an issue if you do it outside. So this is designed to be indoors, but if you're not worried about the electric, you could do it outdoors, just because everything in here would work with the weather, because you're talking plastic with all of the arms and everything. This is the only metal part that's going to be there, and then that fabric over there. So we'll go ahead and get to the assembly and see how long that's going to take. So assembly is complete. I will give you the exact measurements on this here in a second, but I just want to go over the assembly and a couple of issues that I ran into first. So assembly time total was about 43 minutes, and that's just with me doing it. All of these are going to be plastic pipes, as I mentioned here at the beginning. A couple of things that I ran into: one, putting these in, I actually did it wrong the first time, so I had to take some time to redo it. So just when you're putting these corners in, just make sure that you are going down at an angle like this. And beyond that, following the instructions is going to be relatively straightforward. So same thing on this one here. Obviously this one was later, so I knew I needed to go up at an angle, but this one here, I actually had it differently, and trying to find the right piece was a little bit confusing on that one, just because it's at a right angle, and that's not going to be a right angle, at least not a 90-degree right angle. So anyway, but ran into that. A couple other things just about this in general. One, these are only not going to be like competing against each other, like you don't push a simple button to turn these on. So you're just going to turn them on the back, but you can turn them on individually. So they're going to take AAA batteries. So you can push it up once and it's going to turn it on in the front, but it's not going to have music. You can also turn it up to the top and then it will have that music. Now, obviously having that music on all the time, if your kids are playing a lot, would be annoying. But you can see I can easily go up to 2 and turn the music on this one, or I can just go up 1. Same thing on there. So it is going to take AAA batteries. You have to put 3 AAA in each of these backboards. And then the balls, we are just going to inflate them. And then when you score, it does light up around the edge and then kind of cheer as well. And same thing on that one. So just to give you a general idea of how that looks and how that works. A couple of things. One other thing in regards to the assembly is just going to be the top part here. So on this mesh, it actually shows on the pictures to put it here. And I ended up having to put it up here because otherwise this was actually just constantly sliding down this pole. They really should have put like a hook or something like that on this side to hold it in place. So rather than going all the way up there, because it does kind of mess with the way that this is going to look down here at the bottom, but not the end of the world, of course. And then you are going to have a couple of holes where the balls can come out, so there and on this side. But overall, definitely a really nice option. So let me go ahead and grab a tape measure just to give you those measurements. So on the back, your height is going to be right at 63 inches. Sorry, because the light in the background makes it hard to see. So a little bit over 5 foot. And then your height on the front is only going to be 29 inches. So definitely short enough for younger kids to play. Not going to be, too terribly difficult in regards to that. Now in regards to length, front to back, it's going to be right at 51 inches long. That's just going to be front to back. And then width on this is going to be right at 35 inches. Again, that's just going to be from side to side across here. So overall, definitely a great option. Now let me grab my kids and let them get to playing.